I'm Audrey Housick from Philadelphia Music Therapy, and I'm going to share about an intervention I developed that I call referential beat making. It's essentially a songwriting intervention, so that means just about any goal, objective, or strength on the treatment plan can be explored. And within itself, the intervention facilitates emotional and creative expression and works on decision making. It can be done in person, and it also works well in telehealth when you just share the screen of your recording program. So what we do is, instead of just making an aesthetically pleasing beat or song, each track references something. So if you're working on strengths, you might have a list of strengths for the client or for the group. Each track is going to sound like one of those strengths. Some may happen more frequently, some may be louder or softer, and at the end you have a collection of all these strengths. It could reference a challenge, like substance use, anxiety, depression, self-harm, hearing voices. So maybe some tracks are triggers to that challenge. Maybe some tracks are what it feels like to be, say, in that moment of anxiety. And some tracks could be supports and coping mechanisms. And then when you put it together, you gain some insight by hearing and seeing what that sounds like. So I'm going to share my screen. I've gone and made a sample of what this pandemic feels like to me. So here we have GarageBand. What we do is we open our new track. I always take off the metronome and the count in. We go to view and we look at our loop browser. There it is. So what we'll do is listen to some different beats and see if they fit into what we're looking for. So here goes one. Here's another. Here's another. And this is one that I chose. So I put it up here. It was called Long Road Synth ARP. And I also double clicked and I added anxiety to my title. What I also did is I went into my mix and you can see the volume. So it gradually gets quieter and then quieter again till it kind of dissipates. And I went through and I listened to more beats and I found different ones, but you kind of just go through. You might just go through randomly. Sometimes the name of the beat says something to you. True Love, Electric Piano Family. It comes in later. Electric piano is what I used for family. So here it is in the whole beat. And if you just listen to it, it sounded like this. And the name called to me, and it does have that feeling of love for me. So I've added it in here. There it is with all the rest. Another thing we can do is, if we know that we want a particular sound, we'll move me out of the way. Maybe we wanted strings for something, so we could just put in strings and see what the different string sounds are like. Until we find what we need. So I've made this, as I said, and I'll play a little bit of it. So it starts out with some anxiety, and then in comes this track. I'm calling it Quiet Resilience. Something I feel. I don't feel it all the time. As you can see, it comes and it goes. Here comes that nervous energy that a lot of us have been feeling of, we just need to do something, which is really about, this is out of our control. And so we're doing all sorts of different things. I hear some people clean their houses, that's not mine, to kind of keep busy and feel some sort of sense of control. Let's skip ahead. And then here I have a sense of hope. What's this sound here? You solo it. And I've changed my beat. Down at the bottom, my drum beat changed to something called Long Way Home. It's a little different. It's a little more steady. It's less nervous. It's got some acceptance for me. And then, as you see this top track, my anxiety starts to reduce. I've added this bass sound here. That's my strength of being a mother. And And this track here, True Love Electric Piano, I've turned it all the way up, and that's my sense of family. And I put a little fade out at the very end. But if I just focus on my resilience and on my family, some of that anxiety lessens. So there you have an example of how to make a referential beat. It can cover lots of different topics. It could be a family map. So each track reflects somebody in the family, and maybe some people are there all the time. Maybe some people come and go depending on how often you see them. Or it could also, the volumes and frequencies could reflect just how connected you feel to certain family members. It could be something that we can do with these is that they're helpful in the moment, but we can use them later on too. So if you're having a session where a client is really struggling with a sense of who they are or with their self-esteem, if they have made a strengths song in the past, you can listen back to it and they can feel that sense of strength. Or if you made a relaxation song to work through whatever their challenge is, you can listen to it and they can maybe feel that sense of relaxation. So it's helpful in the moment and it's helpful later on too. So there you have it, referential beat making. We can use it to explore our current situations. We can use it to explore a variety of challenges and of strengths, which are both very important to do. So if you'd like to learn more, you can look at www.philadelphiamusictherapy.com. Thank you for watching. My name is Audrey Hausig, and I'm a board-certified music therapist with Philadelphia Music Therapy.